Good morning, students. So, in today's class, we are going to see three topics, okay? Self review, peer review, cause and effect. So, in our last class, we learned a main idea, okay? How to find the main idea in a paragraph, in a passage. So, today, first, we are going to see how to check whether you wrote the paragraph correctly, okay? How to review your paragraph. So there are two kinds of reviewing. One is self review and another one is peer review, okay? So self review means reviewing your own paragraph, your own work, okay? Then peer review means reviewing your partner's work, that is reviewing your friends or any others work or passage, okay? So in self review there are few steps, okay? Few steps you need to follow on. You need to check, okay? Follow those steps to check whether you wrote the passage correctly. Likewise in peer review also some steps are there, some questions are there, okay? So one by one we are going to learn. So first one is self review checklist. So self review means reviewing your own work, okay? Reviewing your own paragraph, what at all you wrote, whether you wrote correctly or you put any mistakes. So you need to check, okay? Check before submitting the paragraph. So this questionnaire help you to check the passage whether it is right or wrong. So self review means reviewing your own paragraph or your own work. So self review means reviewing your own work or passage, okay? So given below is a checklist. So the checklist is given below, that is question is given below. This should be used to review and enhance your paragraph. So you need to follow these steps. You need to follow these steps, and these steps helps you to find whether you write the paragraph correctly or not. If it is wrong in the sense, it helps you to improve your paragraph, okay? So the first one is, does my paragraph have a title? So already we saw every paragraph should have a title, must have a title, okay? Because on reading the title itself you found out that you can find out what the paragraph is mostly about, okay? If the title is India in the sense, on reading the title itself you can find, okay, this paragraph is about our nation India. So easily you can gain more points, easily you can check your previous knowledge about the passage, okay? So every passage, every paragraph should contain a title. So first you need to check whether your paragraph has a title. If it has a title means you need to put tick, that is a yes. If it doesn't have any title means put cross, that is a no. Okay, this is the first questionnaire. The second one is, does my paragraph have at least 5 to 7 lines? Okay, so mostly the paragraph won't exceed 5 to 7 lines. Okay, um, so um, so on using the second question, that is second question, you can find out whether you wrote. So your paragraph should contain at least 5 to 7 lines. If it is exceeded more than 5 to 7 lines means also no problem, but it should not below 5 to 7 lines. So if it contains 5 to 7 lines means it's a good paragraph, so you can put yes. Or if it doesn't contain 5 to 6 lines, 5 to 7 lines means you can put cross, that is a no. So the third one is, are all the sentences related to the topic? So while writing a passage, every sentence should be related to the topic. You should not write irrelevant sentences, okay? So you need to check whether all the sentences in a given paragraph is related to the title, related to the topic, okay? If it is related to the topic means put yes, that is tick. If it is not related to the topic means put no, that is cross. So next one is, are the sentence crisp? Okay, sentences should be crisp, that is short and precise, so only you can easily understand. So only everyone can easily understand your paragraph. Don't write elaborated sentence. Don't write big sentences. Just break the sentence and write it short and crisp. Okay, so you need to check whether you wrote proper sentences, that is short sentences, easy sentences. So if you wrote that means put yes, if you fail to write that means put no. So this is the method of reviewing your own work, that is self-review. So first you need to check whether your paragraph have a title. If it has a title means put tick. If it doesn't have a title means put no. Next one, does my paragraph have at least 5 to 7 lines? So try to write at least 5 to 7 lines in a paragraph. If it is more than 7 lines in the sentence, so good, but don't write below 5 to 7 lines. Okay, so if it contains 5 to 7 lines means it is well and good, so you can put yes. If it doesn't have that much lines means you put no. Then the next one is, are all the sentences related to the topic? So next you need to check whether all the sentences given were related to the topic. So you need to properly check whether all the sentences given were related to the topic. Don't write irrelevant answers, okay, irrelevant lines, sentences. So it may mislead the paragraph. Okay, if you confuse the paragraph, the lines in the paragraph, in the sense no one will understand your passage. So mostly try to write proper sentences related to the topic. So your paragraph, the sentences in a paragraph is related to the topic means just put yes or else put no. Next one is, are the sentences crisp? Check whether the sentences are short and crisp and precise, so that you can easily understand the passage. If the sentences is long in the sense, it will make others to feel difficult while reading the passage. Okay, so always try to make short and crisp sentences. So if it has a short and crisp sentence means just put yes or else put no. So the next one is peer review checklist. Okay, peer review checklist. So peer review means reviewing your partner's work, that is reviewing others' work. So others' work or paragraph. So reviewing our own work is known as self review, and reviewing your partner's work is known as peer review. So peer review means reviewing your partner's work. The checklist below is to be used to review your partner's work. Okay, here also some questionnaires were given, so you need to check whether your partner wrote correctly or not. Okay, so the first one is the capitalization is correct. So first one is whether your partner put capital letters properly, whether he used any small letters in the place of capital letter. Likewise, you need to check whether the capitalization is proper in the paragraph. So if it is yes means put yes, no means no, and you need to give your comments in the comment box. Next is, are the spellings correct? Next you need to check whether he wrote every spellings properly. If it is right in the sense, put yes. It is no if he fails, or else if he put any spelling mistakes means put no and give your comments in the comment box. So the third one is, are all the verbs written in simple present tense? So next you need to check whether he wrote everything in a simple present tense. Okay, so if you find any verbs in past or future tense, you need to put no and give your comments in the comment box. So you need to check whether all the verbs written in the passage were in present tense. Okay, so if it is okay, if it is good, if it is right means just put yes and give your comments in the comment box. The next one is, have full stops been used correctly? Okay, next you are going to check whether he put full stops correctly. So punctuation marks play a vital role in a passage. Okay, if you put a wrong punctuation marks, or in the sense if you miss to put any punctuation marks means everything will go wrong. Okay, so next you need to check whether full stops were used correctly. Okay, if it is used correctly means put yes or else no, give your comments in the comment box. So First we learned self-review and peer review. So self-review means reviewing your own work, okay, checking whether you wrote the passage correctly. So some questions were given to check the passage. So first one is, does my paragraph have a title, whether your paragraph has a title. Next is, does my paragraph have at least 5 to 7 lines. So next you need to check whether your paragraph have 5 to 7 lines. Then are all the sentences related to the topic, where every sentences were related to the given topic. Are all the sentences crisp, whether sentences are crisp or complicated sentences. So the next one is peer review. Peer review means reviewing your partner's work, that is reviewing your friends or someone's work. So on reviewing that, you can on using the questionnaire, you can easily review your partner's work, check your partner's work, correct your partner's work, okay. So here also some questions are given, that is the capitalization is correct, whether your friend put capital letters properly. So if it is yes means put yes. If he fails to put capital letter in somewhere means just put no and give your comments in the comment box. Next, are the spellings correct? Whether your friend put the spellings rightly, whether he wrote proper spellings, or whether any spelling mistake is there. If you find any mistake in the sentence, put no, or else put yes. Give your comments in the comment box. All the verbs written in the simple present tense. Next you need to check whether he put the verbs the tense. Next you need to check the tenses of the verbs, that is whether he put everything in the present tense. If it is in the past or future tense, you need to put no or else put yes, and give your comments in the comment box. Have full stops been used correctly? So already I told that punctuations play a vital role in a passage, okay. If someone used long punctuations in a place, in a particular place, means the whole meaning will change, okay. So you need to check whether your partner put every full stops in proper places, okay. If it is yes means put tick, or else means no, and give your comments in the comment box. So our next topic is cause and effect, okay. Cause and effect. In our daily life, so many events will happen, okay. So every event is important in our daily life. So there is a reason and also a result for everything. So the reason behind the event is known as cause, and the result we get through the event is known as effect, okay. So an event is anything that happens, especially something important or unusual. Many events happen in our lives every day. The reason why an event happens is called its cause. The result of the event is called its effect. So the reason behind some event is known as cause, and the result of the event is known as effect. So see here, Lisa studied her lesson. She got a high score. So Lisa studied the lesson very well, okay. Because of studying only, she got high score. Studying very well is a reason behind her result, okay. So the reason is she studied, and the result she got is high score. So Lisa studied her lesson is a cause, and she got a high score is an effect, okay. So an effect is what happens in a story. A cause is why something happened. So in first picture it is raining, okay. So the next picture they have shown an umbrella. So when you will use an umbrella, while raining, right. So if it is not raining, or if it is a normal climate, in the sense whether you will use umbrella, no. If it is so hot, or if it is so rainy, in the sense you will use umbrella to protect yourself, right. So because of the rain or the heat only, you are using umbrella. If it is not there means no umbrella is needed. So the reason behind using umbrella is the rain, okay. So that is cause. So because of rain you are using umbrella. So using umbrella is an effect. So an effect is what happened in a story. A cause is why something happens, okay. So in today's class we learned 3 small topic, okay. Self review, peer review, and cause and effect. So self review means reviewing your own work, your own paragraph. So they have given 4 questions. Okay, 4 questions. You need to use those questions and you need to check the paragraph, whether your paragraph have title, whether your paragraph have at least 5 to 7 lines, where all the sentences related to the topic, or the sentences are crisp. The next one is peer review. Peer review means reviewing your partner's work, reviewing your partner's paragraph or someone's paragraph, your friend's passage. Okay, so here also one checklist is given to check your partner's work. That is, first one is whether your friend, your partner used capital letters properly, whether every spelling is right, whether every verbs are written in simple present tense, how full stops are used properly. So these are the questionnaires to check your partner's work. Next is cause and effect. In our day-to-day life, so many events are happening, right? So every event have some reason and result. So the reason behind the event is known as cause, and the result of the event is known as effect. An event is anything that happens, especially something important or unusual. Many events happen in our lives every day. The reason why an event happened is called cause. The result of the event is called its effect. Okay. So here Lisa studied her lesson. She got a high score. So because of studying well, she got a high score. So the reason behind getting high score is studying well. So Lisa studied her lesson is a cause, and she got a high score is an effect. So in this next picture, you can see a raining. Okay, a rainy cloud and an umbrella. So you will use umbrella only under rain or at any hot climate. Okay, so if it is not raining or if it is not rainy or any hot climate, means you won't use umbrella, right? So using umbrella is a result given by the rain. So raining is the cause and using umbrella is its effect. So raining is the reason and using umbrella is the result. Okay, so an effect is what happens in a story, a cause is why something happened. Okay, so in today's class we learned self review, peer review and cause and effect. Okay, I hope you all understand the topics very well. So in our next class we can see the further concepts. Okay, thank you children.